Alright, so this is my Star Trek Next Generation pinball machine, and we have a problem. And you saw I had an error there. So let's open this up and see what we can find. Okay, so let's go into the test report. Board log, switch 31, ports 48, check switch 83, switch 88. When you take your pinball glass off, don't set it on the concrete. I keep cardboard boxes here just for that. You'll risk shattering your glass, so definitely put it on cardboard. And let's go into the switch test. So I got a couple ideas. This could be like a bad opto, but with your camera you can see that it's working. That's the easiest way. There's also these infrared cards. If you put it in there, you can see it shows up on the card, the infrared. I don't know if you can still buy these. I got this one from MCM Electronics. I got it on switch test. That one looks okay, and the right one looks okay. To test well, obviously it looks okay. You can also use a mag light if you're blocking this, and you can use your mag light to test the receiver. Let's take this off and see how the wires look. That lifts right out. And now let's start inspecting stuff. Okay, this is what your Canon looks like without the cover on it. We gotta check these. Check all of our connections. There's a couple in here. We got two here. You can actually tug on them. You have two up. You have some up here. These two here look okay, and then you have some connections over here on your opto. Oh, all right, loose wire. Let's go ahead and solder that back on and see if that's the problem. It's a tight spot. We could take the opto out and solder it. Let's go warm up the solder iron while we figure this out. While the solder iron's heating up, I'll show you a few things. This is my favorite solder I use in arcade repairs. Don't get the lead-free stuff. Won't work as good. And for solder removing, I just use, I like to use solder wick. I can get that usually pretty cheap on eBay or someplace. If you have questions, post them in the comments. Alright, let's see. Oh, here's the opto. I removed it. So hopefully I can solder this on easier. Alright, let me try it out. Let me see if my solder iron is hot enough. I couldn't get it on a firm surface, so I get out the helping hand here and solder that back on. I don't know how well I did. It wouldn't fit through the holes. So let's do a tug test. Yeah, I don't know if I did any better solder job before, but if you tug on your wire you just soldered and it stays on, that's a good sign. Alright, let's see, let's put this back together. it parked back at home, there's an adjustment you can make to disable these guns if you can't figure out how to fix it, but I think it's fixed. Let's go into our test menu up here. So if you can't fix the Canon, go to your adjust menu. Go to A2. You can turn off, you can tell them which one, left or right, is broken, and it will never send a ball to those. But it looks like we got it fixed. We're going to check some of those switches next. So we're going to go back to switch test.
Congratulations.